All praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem HaKadosh. Double answer, Apostle and Elder Great Nelson taught me this truth that rule well. Salutations to the Yakim out there pushing the truth in all sincerity and realize to do so. Salutations to the hopeful elect that believe in the truth of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, that scattered among the four corners of the earth. Shalom. This is just going to be an addition to the video that I did earlier. Dealing with the world transitioning into the digital currency. This previous article that I did in the last video, this actually was an article from last year, October 2019. When Russia was saying that, they see no need to transition to a national digital currency, but they made attempts to do so, but then they kind of fell back from doing so. But as I said in the last video, they all going to be on board with actually transitioning onto the digital currency, because that's going to help bring upon the market of beast. And you're going to have to in order with the market of beast, you're going to have to buy or sell, because you won't be able to buy or sell without it. So that's the whole purpose of them transitioning into a digital currency or whatnot. So this was the article that I read in the last video, dealing with them transitioning to the digital currency or whatnot, or talks about it. But then it went into the other nations that were on board with transitioning into the digital currency. So this article right here is an updated article. This actually deals with them transitioning, working on a digital currency currently or whatnot. It's like, yeah. It's dated for today, actually, October 21st of 2020. In the article, it reads, Bank of Russia to launch a central bank digital currency CBDC pilot next year. And it reads, the Russian central bank believes a digital ruble could mitigate the effects. It's like it mitigate the effects of economic sanctions, while China is ahead of the central bank digital currency race with its testing the digital yuan in key cities. Other countries are already taking steps to issue their own cryptocurrency. Russia's central bank recently revealed plans for a digital ruble pilot. The Central Bank of Russian Federation, also known as the Bank of Russia, revealed that it is pushing ahead with its own digital currency plans, according to Bitcoin.com. A Russian publication, Slovakia, if I'm pronouncing the name right, Ivestia reported that the regulator will conduct a central bank digital currency pilot sometime next year. On October 13th, the Bank of Russia announced that it would hold a public consultation on the possibilities of issuing its own central bank digital currency called the digital ruble. Coin Telegraph reported. The regulator added that the consultation period will last until December 31st, 2020. So they're actually doing a trial run, and they plan to put this forth, as of next year. So, as I was saying in the other video, all the nations are, in agreement on, pushing forth the market of beasts, because, this has to take place in order, the digital currency has to take place in order for you to buy or sell. and they're going to place that on the chip along with, other information like the social security number, your date of birth, your medical situation, whether, your allergies or your medical illnesses or whatnot, your whole medical history, you know what I'm saying, who you're related to, your banking information, if you own cars, homes, or whatnot, all that's going to be part of the RFID microchip system. All the information is going to be upon that chip. Reading on, 5 banks already plan to participate in the Bank of Russia's CDC pilot, which is expected to start in the first half of 2021. The financial institutions that will participate in the testing include the Russian National Commercial Bank, Credit Bank of Moscow, Bank Zenit, Prominsk Bank, if I said that right, and Dom RF. The Bank of Russia said that one adopted citizens can. The Bank of Russia said that one adopted citizens can use the digital ruble to pay for goods and services. The regulator added that it is even possible for Russian workers to receive their salaries and benefits in CBDC in the future. Yeah, so the government is going to be in control of the monetary system. They're going to know, what you buy, how much you buy. If you owe money, they're going to deduct tax. If you owe taxes or whatnot, they're going to deduct it from you. They're not going to have to worry about you not making payments. Whatever your electricity, water, whatever it is that they charge you for, they're going to automatically deduct it from you, from your RFID chip. You won't be able to hide from them any longer because they'll be in total control, of the monetary system, and everything will be ran by them. Reading on, citizens and businesses will be able to purchase digital rubles by exchanging them for cash or funds stored in their bank accounts. The Bank of Russia said the possibility of receiving salaries, benefits, and other payments in the digital ruble is also being considered. The Bank of Russia said that all ruble-backed CBDC will play a role in mitigating the effects of the economic sanctions imposed by the U.S. and the European Union. The EU imposed a recent round of sanctions last week over the alleged assassination attempt of the opposition leader Alexei Navalny, if I said that right. Anyway, meanwhile, the Russian Ministry of Finance pointed out the benefits of a digital ruble. Its advantage in the financial department include the reduction of transaction costs and the volume of burden on banks, and an increase in cross-border payments, as well as a decrease in dependence of the dollar and the exposures of sanctions, the ministry said. Yeah, so this thing is going to be a thing of conveniency. It's going to be forced upon the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you can see, all the nations are on board with putting this thing forth. So we're at that time to where that you're going to have to make a decision on if you're going to depend on Esau Edom and his mark of the beast image and receive his RFID microchip and get put to death by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where we're at. This is letting you know that this is the end. And for all those groups that are in denial, groups such as IOIC and ISUBK and HOI, you know what I'm saying? They're leading the people to slaughter. Those are false prophets, and you got to repent and come out of the, from under them, But if that's your lot, you're just going to have to suffer the consequences, of following after those men, and they're going to be destroyed, and you're going to be destroyed along with them, So, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to, added some updated information, to the previous video that I did. So, call Holo Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and Shalom.